Hi Daisy, it's me again. The last video ended with quite the surprise for all of us. So now I'm going to finish up my hat, which I was trying to do. So as you want it to be looking like there isn't a big seam on it, make sure that it's lined up on the bottom before you start sewing at the top here. So you're gonna need to just just grab if you can see these seams, you just sew it like you would normally. The just picking up the edge seam there, you can kind of tell which seam you want to grab. But the nice thing is yarn is somewhat flexible in that you won't always see all of the mistakes. So if you miss a row, just go ahead and check every once in a while, make sure that the edges are still lining up to be the same. This is a much smaller hat, so it's a lot easier to keep track of and it goes a lot faster. But yeah, just every few stitches make that, or every stitch or so make that stitch. Almost done here. So now I got to my edging where it gets a little different. And I want to make sure my last stitch is going to be at the very tip end to kind of lock up my hat. And then you can, before you do any finalization, you can kind of flip it over, take a look, make sure that looks pretty nice. So you flip it back, and we need to make sure this doesn't unravel and that it gets locked up. So pull it tight. I go through one more time on this side. There. Now, when I pull on it, it's tight. And the last final step is just sewing kind of back and forth in the purls along the back here. So just sewing into the hat so that the string here gets almost lost in that dizziness. And then back. Dizziness, that's a real technical sewing or knitting term. Don't look that up. That is not a technical knitting term. It's something I just made up. But see how I go back and forth, back and forth. And when it's all the same color, you can't see it in there. You can't see it on the other side. And then you just snip it off right there. You can snip it off right on the end. And there's your hat. It should, you can always see the seam, but that is that. Good luck. If you have any questions, just call me. All right.